Yo, it's your boy King Marko in the building. Here to give y'all boys some game. Say it ain't so. Crazy Joe ain't got black folks no more. I ain't surprised. Not one bit. I knew this was gonna happen. I knew it. I knew the whole damn time that this shit was gonna happen. Black folks now is starting to turn. Might be a little too late, but hey, they starting to turn. They starting to realize that they ain't gonna get nothing out of the Democratic Party. Let's be real. We ain't gonna get nothing. And Joe Biden is just dropping the ball every chance he get. I told you that filibuster wasn't gonna pass. Sat there and told y'all that. And all these people trying to do all these different things, doing hunger strikes and all this other bullshit. You know what I'm saying? To get people's attention ain't working. Okay, we got buyer's remorse now. Okay, Joe Biden is basically giving us buyer's remorse. I told y'all from day one this boy was a used car salesman. I told you that. Okay, that's what Joe Biden would be if he wasn't a politician. He'd be a used car salesman selling lemons. That's what he'd be known for. And the sad part about it is that if once he say the lemon, he ain't gonna apologize. You won't hear from him again. That's kind of salesman he is. And how you know that's true? Black folks ain't heard from him since he got elected. He ain't heard from Joe Biden since. He sat there and got up on that stage once he got elected president and said he wanted to thank the African American community. Well, how you thank them? Well, what? Oh, you cut the HBCU funding. Oh yeah, you cut that. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's exactly what you did. You ain't getting nothing passed. Everything that you sold to black folks, the little shit that you did sell to black folks, you ain't passed. Black folks still fighting for the right to vote. But hey, it is what it is. I ain't surprised. Okay, I'm not surprised at all. How about you, black people? You black people was sitting out there rolling hard for that motherfucker, man. Rolling hard for Joe Biden in the presidential election. Y'all cut y'all friends off for this fool because people went a different way. I actually lost people on my Facebook. I lost a lot of friends on Facebook just because I questioned what the Democrats was about. Just because of that, I didn't even tell them I was voting for Trump. I didn't even say that. I didn't go that far. Okay, all I said was that what the hell are we gonna get out of these Democrats? And motherfuckers sat there and cut me or blocked me, straight up blocked me. Don't want to hear from me no more. Thought I was pitching for the other team. Okay, bottom line. That's what they thought. They just said, I don't want to hear what he got to say. He too negative. Oh, I'm too negative to ask what the hell we getting out of voting for these Democrats for. What are we getting out of this? We ain't getting nothing. Like I told you. Can't even get the right to vote. Can't even get a filibuster passed. Can't do nothing. I told y'all when they went down to Atlanta that they was out there doing a photo op. They was down there to sightsee more than anything else. They wasn't down there to get nothing done. Because if they was down to get something done, they would have got something done. If they ain't getting nothing done, they was down there for a photo op. They was down there because it was close to Black History Month. That's all that shit was about. It was Dr. King's birthday. That's all it was. That's all they was down there for. They wasn't down there for nothing else. You ain't getting nothing. Okay, you ain't get. You got HBCU funding. You still fighting for the right to vote. The reparations, you can forget that. They ain't even thinking about reparations. That's way down the list. Okay, the way down the road. And shit, I can't even see it. That's how far it is. That's how far down the road it is. Okay, you ain't getting no reparations. Okay, you ain't getting nothing. let's talk about some of the things that some of these people have said. I watched something very interesting on what a person was talking about, how he's so disgruntled about Joe Biden. This is a former person who says who said he's been voting Democrat his whole life, and he basically said he is pretty much fed up with the whole Democrats and Joe Biden and all their empty promises. But this is what you're going to see in the future, Democrats, if you don't get y'all shit together. Okay, you're going to see more and more black people that's going to speak just like this guy that we're about to hear. Okay, I want you guys to tune in just for a second, and I'm going to chime in on certain points that he makes. I just want you guys to just listen to this. Just listen to it for a second. This is fair use too.
I donated to Biden, which I did. Why? I supported Kamala Harris from day one, which I did. I even starred in Biden's victory video, America the Beautiful. I was in it. I did more in the 2020 to actively work for someone's campaign. I did more than I've ever done in my entire life for any candidate whatsoever. And I'm disgusted. I said a year in, I'm disgusted with them both. I'm disgusted with Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. I have been a consistent Democratic voter for 16 years. I voted for Biden thinking that he was the safest choice.
He was the safest choice? Really? How? How is he the safest choice? Tell me, how is he the safest choice? Looking at it, is that true? Okay, we got inflation sky high. Gas prices are through the roof. Food prices is through the roof. I mean, shelves are still empty. Okay? Shelves at the store are getting very bare. And then the shit that they do have, it's at a sky high price. Okay? This is under his watch. Okay? I don't want to talk about all the ships that's at sea. I don't want to talk about it. Okay? I can spend all day talking about how all the ships at sea is causing this inflation. Stock market is running stagnant right now. Okay, it's going up and it's going down, up, down. This thing is about to fall. Okay, how is this the safer option? Okay, please tell me. Gas prices are up, food prices are up, cost of living is up, your utilities are up, gas is up, the heat your homes are up, electricity is up, everything is up. Okay, and I don't want to hear this bullshit about, oh, if Trump was in the White House, the same thing would happen. No, I don't believe that at all. First of all, Joe Biden on day one cut out us from being independent. Okay, we went from being independent on oil to being dependent on oil. Okay, now we dealing with Ukraine and everything, and they trying to take over the Russians trying to take over them damn ports, which is going to cause gas prices to go even higher. Because why? We get our oil from foreign. We got more foreign oil than ever. Okay, he cut that out. He cut that bullshit out, which also cost 10,000 jobs on day one of his presidency. He costed them America 10,000 jobs off the rip. Okay, once you did that, now you knew from that point on gas was about to go up, and it been up, and it's going to stay up, and it's going to continue to go up. Unless something tragic happened overseas, and we're dependent on foreign oil happening. If something tragic happens overseas, you can expect gas to be $5, $6, $7, $8 a gallon. So I ask you, was Joe Biden a safer pick? My answer is no. But hey, what do I know?
Before I started supporting Biden, I was a Kamala Harris supporter. But
first of all, as a black man, you have no business, and I repeat, no business being a supporter of Kamala Harris. Okay? You have no business being a supporter. She is worse than Trump. Okay, if you're a black man. Okay? She's got a history of throwing black men in prison for an exorbitant amount of time. Okay, that is fact. There's nothing that she has done for black men, period. Okay? She's caused nothing but tyranny towards black men. I don't know how you even thought that Kamala Harris was the safer pick. How? Please tell me how. I want to know. She ain't did nothing. Give me one thing that she has done for black men. Tell me, give me one. I can tell you some things she done did for the LGBTQ and everything else, but I can't give you anything about black men. As a black man, you have no business supporting Kamala Harris. Okay, first of all, she said she was going to be a prosecutorial president. Do you understand what that means? Okay, you understand what that means? That sounds like more and more black men are going to jail. Okay, that's what it sounds like to me. And she's also went off to say that the way she ran her when she was attorney general, okay, in California, is the same way she be ran all across the country. And she's trying to be a prosecutorial president, which means a lot of people are going to jail, which means a lot of people are being separated from their families that they accuse Trump of doing, right? With the immigrants and everything, the illegal immigrants, he accused him of separating children from their families. Kamala Harris has done way more harm to American people, separated them from their families. But that's another argument for another day. Let's go on.
but Biden, I'm furious. Furious. What do I not like about the Biden administration? Well, day one, Biden turned Title VII and Title IX inside out. If you want to know why you have Leah Thomas, that man swimming in competing against women in swimming competitions, that's why. Gender identity. If I had known Biden was this much of a genderist, there's no way I would have voted for that man.
Now, let's talk about this. And I know a lot of people are not going to like what I got to say, but I don't give a shit. There is no business for a transgender to compete in women's athletics. Retarded. Okay, he actually made an executive order on this. Okay, made an executive order that it's okay for trans to compete in girls' sports. Let's be practical about this. And let's just say 5 years from now, there's going to be a girl who's in her sophomore, junior year in college. Okay? It's going to be a girl who's going to be in her sophomore, junior year in college. She's going to come home to her mom and tell her mom that she has to transfer to another school. Her mother is going to ask her why. And the daughter is going to tell her because the school now has a rule to where they have to have at least 2 transgenders on the team every year. Okay? And based on that, I lost my scholarship. Okay? Think about that. For all you so-called LGBTQ friendly women out there that got daughters, or even men that have daughters, your daughter's going to come home one day and say that she's going to lose her scholarship to a trans. Okay? Okay? Okay, and how are you gonna feel when your daughter is getting robbed of that dream to play basketball or to play volleyball or to do any other sport that the girls play into, and they lose their scholarship because a trans took it? Another case in point. Okay, now for all you women out there that's in the workplace, for all you women in the workplace, 5 years from now, the trainees are going to take your place too. Okay, the trainees are going to take your place. You want to know why they're going to take your place? Because they are no longer men; they are considered women. So in corporate America, when there is a quota to meet as far as having the amount of women working for their company, trainees will be involved, will be included in that number when it comes to women. Okay, so all you women out there that think that it's okay for a trainee to get all of her to get the same rights as you, just know in the future you're gonna lose out to a trainee, and you can't be able, and you won't be able to sue because they said, hey, you're discriminating against women. No, they're not. They're not going to discriminate against women because they have women. Trainees are included with it, buddy. So prepare yourselves. That's what Joe Biden just did to you. Yeah, if you can go on maternity leave and come back and find out you don't have a job, or find out that you might get demoted. Okay? So go on out there and think that you can have kids and come back 6 months from now and think that you're gonna be right back at the same spot. It ain't gonna happen for you. Okay? It's not gonna happen, buddy. Okay? They out there competing with you. You got men competing against girls in sports. That is retarded. Retarded. You got transgenders beating up girls in a UFC fight, crushing her skull and all that other shit. That's what we're seeing now. Joe Biden allowed this. Okay, your daughters are taking a loss. Okay, you're gonna take a loss, buddy. You're done. Okay. Thanks to Joe, and he made an executive order. Yeah, it might not affect you now, but 5 years from now, we'll see what it does.
Away. I am upset about the Afghanistan withdrawal. The video of refugees dropping from C-117s to their deaths will haunt this presidency and will haunt this country for decades to come. I don't like critical race theory.
I'm not a fan of critical race theory either. I'm not a fan of it. Personally, me, critical race theory is an introduction into gay history. They're going to be teaching about LGBTQ more than they're going to be teaching about race in the schools. That's what this is. This is a smoke screen when they say critical race theory. And secondly, another reason why I don't like critical race theory, it brings on division between black and white. Okay, the things that they're teaching these kids in school, I don't think kids are mentally prepared to deal with that. Okay, it's gonna bring anger within the black community. Okay, they're never gonna like white people after they get done with critical race theory. I understand that they should learn about their history and the history of America, but I don't think that they should learn that at a very young age. They should wait till at least, really honestly, to their last couple of years of high school. If you're going to teach critical race theory, maybe at that time they'll be a little more in tune with their emotions to where they won't be so angry about it. Okay, that's why I would get rid of critical race theory. I don't think it belongs in the. I don't think it belongs in the schools. Personally, okay, that's my personal belief. I don't agree with critical race theory at all. It brings up too much division. Okay, in order for America to, you know, be at peace with itself, we have to somewhat, not forget, but we can't be teaching this kind of stuff right here. I'm totally against this shit in the schools. Okay, because in the end, they ain't gonna teach right no way. Okay, they're not gonna teach nothing right. Okay, I don't really even want when you talk about Black history on top of that, I don't want no white people teaching me about no Black history. That's Black people's job anyway. Black people supposed to teach other Blacks about their own history. You know, Lebanese people teach their Lebanese children they Lebanese history. Okay, they ain't got no white person teaching their history. Same thing with Italians. Same thing with Jews. Okay, all of them. Their own people teach their own people. That's how it goes. Okay, I don't even want no Black history being taught in the schools. They ain't gonna teach it right no way. Okay, they ain't been teaching it right. You don't really learn about the Civil War till you get to college. Okay, everybody told you that the Civil War when I was in elementary was all about slavery, and that came out to be totally wrong. But hey, what is? What can I say? Fuck it. Fuck critical race theory. You keep that shit.
Critical race theory is a Trojan horse that has a lot of darker elements hiding inside, like the diversity, equity, and inclusion movement. I don't like the idea of kids, Black kids, white kids, whatever, separated by race and then made to feel like one group is oppressed and the other group is not. I don't like where we are now with COVID. Masks don't work. CDC has said
Joe Biden has dropped the ball on the vaccine. Okay, he's dropped the ball. You know, people forget. They forget when the vaccine first rolled out. Joe Biden sat there and said, "All we got to do is take 2 shots, and you want to worry about a mask no more." People forget that. Okay, they did. They forget that he said, "No, all you got to do is take 2 shots, and you don't have to worry about the mask anymore." Now we're back to masks. Now we're also back to masks don't work, which Donald Trump did say. Trump did say that the masks don't work. He never believed in those masks. Now they're saying that the masks don't work. Now they're saying that the cloth masks are not effective. You got to get an N95 mask now. Okay? But then now, watch when it's all said and done, that shit ain't gonna work. The motherfucking vaccine barely worked. Okay, that shit barely works, man. Okay, this Joe Biden has dropped the ball on COVID-19 more than Trump. Okay, and you want to know how that's true? How that's true? We have more deaths this year or in 2021 than we did in 2020. That's fact. You go look it up. We've had more deaths in 2021 and than in 2020, and in all of 2021, we've had a vaccine. Okay. I thought Joe Biden, once he got in the White House, that he was going to clear this whole COVID-19 thing up. Come to find out, it's actually worse. I can argue that it's worse than better. Okay. Now they're talking about reports that there could be a 4th shot. A 4th shot? We was only supposed to get 2 shots. Now it's 4. Wow. And then possibility we don't have to take this motherfucker every 3 to 6 months. Really? I hope that's not true. I hope that this shit goes away like he said it would do. He said this motherfucker was gonna go away once he got into the White House. Now I don't see it. We just passed a major hike in Omicron. Just passed it. I don't know. Is Biden better for America? I'm gonna say no. He's dropped the ball on so many different things, and the sad part about him. This is the sad part about him. Nobody, and I mean nobody, is asking him questions. He is riding off into the sunset. He just say a few words, and next thing you know, he go ride off into the sunset. Don't answer no questions. He is the most untransparent president we've had since George Bush. This some shit George Bush was doing. Straight up. He is he's not even close to being transparent. Okay? I don't know what's going on with the country. You ask the average American what's going on with the country right now. They don't know. You heard from the president? Nope. Where's he at? He around. He do speeches. Well, since he do speeches, shit, he should be telling y'all. Nah, he just walk off. He walk off. What kind of shit is this? What kind of president y'all got? This motherfucker running this shit like a dictator. She running this shit like Kim Jong-un. He running this motherfucker like Death Row Records. At Death Row Records, you couldn't ask no questions. You couldn't ask Suge no questions. That's the same thing with Joe Biden. He running this bitch like Death Row Records. I don't know what's going on.
CDC said so in May of 2020. Omicron is a weak variant. Everyone knows that. And you're still trying to enforce this kind of stuff on people? Why? Why? Who's benefiting from this? I am seeing the Democratic Party. I'm seeing
who's benefiting from it. 2/3 of stock in Pfizer. That's who's benefiting from it. Well, you thought they cared about the American people? 2/3 of Congress owns Pfizer in their portfolio. They have them in their portfolio Pfizer, or all the other ones too. They probably got all of them in there. Okay, that's who benefits. This ain't nothing but a money. This ain't nothing but a money deal. Okay, all this shit's a money deal. Democrats is in Pfizer and Moderna and all them other stocks, man. They all got that shit. Which is damn near a conflict of interest. I don't know how you can be a congressperson and still have money invested in the stock market. That's a conflict of interest right there. I don't know how you do it. There is no way that a congressperson should be invested in the stock market at all. You make the laws, of course, you're not gonna take no loss. They're not gonna take no loss. Why would they take a loss? They ain't spend all the millions of dollars to get in Congress and get into the White House just so they can take a loss in the stock market. It's not gonna happen. This shit ain't nothing but a big money play. Y'all motherfuckers better wake up. Black folks, you better wake up. They fooled y'all again. They told y'all to go vote for Joe Biden and everything be better. And then after he get in the White House, they told y'all to go take the vaccine and everything be better. And shit, I don't see it. I don't see that shit at all. They didn't lie to you. Twice. They sat there and told you that it was, yeah, we need y'all to vote. And vote for what? Vote for who? What they gonna get? What you gonna get out of it? You ain't getting nothing. This nigga right here that you see, which I kind of believe he's a plant. Personally, I think he's a plant. That's what I think right now with this. He's on Fox News and he ain't said nothing about HBCUs getting cut. He ain't said nothing. He ain't said nothing about small businesses ain't getting no money. He ain't said nothing about a black agenda. Nothing. He's a plant. Okay, but there are black men out here just like him. Okay, that want to see some results now. And we ain't getting no results. And the rate we ain't never getting no results. Only results we gonna get is results that we don't want. We ain't getting shit.
My party headed into the wrong direction. I am seeing Joe Biden going into these dark realms, making all of this stuff that has no place in schools, that has no place in society. That is how the party destroys itself. That is how liberals become so far over to the left that they become completely unrecognizable from what they used to be. I don't recognize where we're at anymore. And I'm pissed about it.
First of all, this thing ain't had no sense to begin with. He like Kamala Harris, and I don't know why he like Kamala Harris. I don't know. I really don't know what he wants with her. She brings nothing to the table. You should have known as a man that you wasn't gonna get nothing with her. Okay, should have known it. He retarded to begin with. He should have just said, I'm just pissed off at Joe Biden. At least he was a man. And maybe you might get something out of him, maybe. But Kamala Harris, a woman who's sponsored by the LGBTQ, really? And the LGBTQ, they don't give a damn about no man. I think they give they done raised war on a man. What the hell you think? She getting sponsored? She got sponsored by the LGBTQ. She got more money from the LGBTQ than any other candidate, including Joe Biden, in that 2020 election. Okay? That's fact. You go look that up. Kamala Harris is supported by the LGBTQ. So with you knowing that, you should have known better that you wasn't gonna get nothing out of that. When the fuck does the LGBTQ ever support anything dealing with a man? They ain't supported shit. Okay, it's them and it's women, and the men are excluded. That's how it is, and that's how the Democrats is going. As a man, you should know that all of them is totally against you. AOC, Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, all them fools is against you. Them fools ain't for you. They don't give a damn about what a man's pain. When the fuck is the Democrats ever give a damn about a man's pain? Tell me. In their eyes, we the problem. I don't know what the hell y'all thinking. Y'all, and for all you men out there, tell me right now, white or black, when the hell is the Democrats ever gave a damn about a man? Tell me. That ain't transgender. Tell me right now.
Democrats, I need you to listen to me carefully. The fact that I, a registered Democrat, am appearing on Fox News, I don't have a grift, I don't have a thing, I don't have a gimmick, I don't have a brand. And the fact that I, a blue-collar Democratic worker, am speaking to Fox News should scare you and scare the rest of our party. The fact that they're willing to talk to me and MSNBC and CNN are not.
That ain't nothing new. What they got to talk to us about? They already got what they wanted. They got our vote. They got their power. Malcolm X said it best in the Ballot of the Bullet vote speech that he made. He says they want you to put them first, and when they get in office, they put you last. That's how it goes. Okay? As men, okay, they're putting us last. We're getting pushed to the back burner. Okay? That's just pretty much what it is. We're pushed to the back burner, and we need to stand up and say, you know what, the hell with that. We ain't doing this shit no more. We not letting you left-wing liberals destroy this country anymore. Y'all done destroyed it far enough. Okay, y'all policies all across the board have been horrible. Y'all can't run no city. Every major city that's ran by Democrats is probably the most violent and the most homeless. Let's be real. Go to LA, ran by Democrats. California, all ran by Democrats. They got more homelessness than Cuba. They got more homelessness than Vietnam. Straight up. Okay, you go take your ass to California. Take your ass to San Francisco. Take your ass to LA, Oakland. Take your ass to Seattle, Washington. All these places ran by Democrats. All of them. Every last major city that we got in the United States is ran by Democrats. Damn near. Okay? And they all horrible. Okay? All poorly ran. We go down the list. Detroit, Chicago, LA, Oakland, Atlanta. Okay, we go down the list. Baltimore, Newport News. We go down the list, man. Okay, Democrats have ran this country in the ground. Okay, ran it into the ground. Joe Biden don't know what the hell he doing. These Democrats don't know what the hell they doing. These fools ain't never made no money. These fools ain't never turned a dollar into two. They've never had those struggles. Barack Obama ain't never turned a dollar into two. Joe Biden most certainly ain't never turned a dollar into two. Nancy Pelosi and all these fools, ain't none of these fools ever turned a dollar into two. None of them. But all of a sudden they know how the world works. They know how the world of business works stuff. They know how to make the economy grow. But they don't know how to. The only time they make their economy grow is when they pass certain laws that affects their portfolio. That's the only thing that they're good at. Hell, anybody can do that. I can do that. I can easily pass some laws and that'll benefit my portfolio. Who can't do that? That's a win-win situation. Who can't do that shit? These Democrats don't know how to do nothing. These motherfuckers don't even know how to get this damn pandemic right. Y'all better wake up. Black people, y'all better wake up. Okay? I'm sorry. Y'all don't know what y'all doing. And I don't want to hear this buyer's remorse no more out of y'all either. We sat there and told you. I actually lost friends because of this shit. Okay, because I sat there and didn't agree with them on that. They were so gung-ho that Trump was the worst thing ever happened to the United States. And now we in worse shit now. We are. Believe it or not. We about to go to war. Okay, we about to go to war. Y'all think I'm playing when I say this shit. This shit ain't over. You think this Ukraine shit gonna be just gonna die down? No, this ain't dying down. We going to war. Get ready. All you women out there that voted for Biden, your Biden gonna send your 19-year-old son to the army. Gonna tell you to pack up. Y'all going over to Afghanistan, and y'all gonna be staying over there for a little while. Go over to Pakistan, wherever the fuck they going. That's where they at. That's where they gonna be at. This boy done sent out 10,000 troops. They ain't have no answer for it. Still ain't explained himself why they got 10,000 troops. He done deployed 10,000 troops. Y'all ain't learned from Afghanistan, right? Y'all think that, Joe ain't gonna start no war. Ain't nobody coming out in body bags. We have bodies falling out of the sky in Afghanistan. We had people shot. We had Americans shot in Afghanistan. This dude done sat there, done sent a drone, and all he came up with is dead children. That's what Joe Biden did. He sent out a drone to Afghanistan and come back with 3 women and 7 children dead. He ain't getting on none of the Taliban. He got 7 kids. He got 7 kids and 3 women. That's what he do. This is a mess. We in a mess right now. I don't know what to say about this bullshit. Black folks, y'all better get y'all shit together. Y'all be just like this dude. Even worse. I don't even want to talk about the PPP loan that y'all about to pay back. That was a loan. Remember that. For all you niggas out there that took that PPP loan, I'm going to tell you right now, that's a loan. You want to pay that back. Straight up. And it might be a price that you can't afford to pay. Because if you fraudulently took money on all of that PPP loan, you fucked. I'll tell you that right now. You done. And that was set up by the Biden administration. That wasn't Trump. Don't blame Trump. It was hard to get a PPP loan when Trump was president. As soon as Biden get in, he gave PPP loans out to everybody. Anybody want a PPP loan, you got it. You get 2 rounds of the PPP loan. You don't take 20, take 40. There's gonna be so many people with that shit on their record, so much debt on their record, man, it's gonna be crazy. And you thank Joe Biden for that. That's another thing that's gonna kill black folks, that PPP loan. It's a mess. Y'all boys better get y'all shit together. It's your boy King Marko. I'm signing out. I want y'all to like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit me up on Twitter for a change. Holla at your boy. I'm gone.